Hi guys, and welcome back to class. In our last class we discussed basic motion graphics and techniques. Well, in this lesson we're going to be discussing a little bit of a different topic, and it's going to be color correction and color grading. So I'll be introducing you to what color correction and color grading is. So let's jump right in. So in this lesson we're going to be using files from the color grading project files. So I need you to import whatever is in there and drag into the timeline, and we can start. I know you must be wondering what color correction and color grading is. Well, color correction is fixing colors in your video so everything looks natural and clear, like making sure your white looks like white and not yellow or blue. Imagine taking a photo in a dark room and using an app to brighten it so you can see things better. That's the same way it is in Adobe Premiere Pro. Color grading is changing the mood or the feel of your video by adjusting colors, like making it look warm and sunny or cool and spooky. Think of it like adding a warm filter to a photo to make it look like a sunny day even if it wasn't. So why do we actually use color correction in our videos? So our videos might not look perfect straight out of the camera because sometimes the camera actually does remove some colors that we may need in our videos, and it also makes your videos look more professional. So if you film the scene inside but it looks dark, you can actually fix that so that everyone can see it clearly. Those are one of the advantages of actually working on your editing. So to actually access or to actually start to color grade, you need to go to the workspace. So I'll be changing this workspace to the color layout, to the color workspace, and let's see what changes that gives us. Well, that's it. So when you click on the video in the timeline, this is what you get. You actually are able to see a lot of things. So you come right into your Lumetri Color panel, then you go right into basic correction. Then I know you might see a lot of things. So but to be busy, just to point out, color correction just needs you to be able to adjust exposure to either make your video look brighter or look darker. So exposure is in charge of making your video look brighter or darker. So when I actually drag this to the left, the video looks darker. And if you look at my left and on the top left corner, you see the Lumetri scopes that is also changing as well. That one is in charge of monitoring the colors. So when I drag it way up above, you can see this one is way too bright. So if you would like to take it back to the default, I just need you to double click on the point that you are using to drag. So when you double click this, it goes back to its default. So one of the things you also want to do is actually learn how to use the contrast. So the contrast makes bright areas brighter and dark areas darker for more details. So let's practice that. So we're going to be reducing the contrast to C, and you can see how a little bit blown out everything looks. It looks really flat. Then when you increase it, you can see it actually pays attention to details. So that is color correction. And if you like to actually see what you have done before and after, you can come right to this top right corner beside the Lumetri Color tab and click on FX. When you click on FX, you can see the before and the after. So for color grading now, you need to know how to use the shadows, the highlights, the temperature, and some few others. So shadows and highlights helps you add colors to the dark or the lighter part of your video to create a mood. So let's play with the shadows a little bit. So if we're going to be dragging this makes our videos looks spooky, looks dark actually. Then if you play with the highlight, you can see a little bit of a difference. So okay, I'll still be going with the dark tone. It's looking more like Harry Potter. Then let's play with the temperature a little. So let's go for a blue temperature. So because we are going cold on this color grading. Amazing. So when you click on FX and you click it back, FX actually means effect. So when you click on FX and click it back, you can see the difference of what we have been able to achieve. So I want you to take a clip where the color looks dark or dull and fix it so it looks bright and it looks natural. Then you can create a mood. You can turn a happy scene into a dramatic one depending on the filter you choose. So in short, color correction is like fixing a photo to make it look normal, and color grading is adding filters to make it look cool or dramatic. That will be all in this class. So in our next lesson, we're going to be diving more into the world of the Lumetri Color panel. So I'll be taking you through what the Lumetri Color panel is all about. So bye for now. See you in the next class.